All right, I'm ready for high adventure that's beyond compare.
Well, I can't promise that, but
As long as there's death and pestilence.
Death and pestilence.
It's a different tone for the,
everywhere.
Disney.
Yeah, that came on after 10.
Yeah.
They're called the Crummy Bears.
I wish I had my magic cards. I would pull out my pestilence. All right. So who remembers where we left off?
I do, because it's been a cliffhanger that's sitting in my mind. Damn it.
All right. It sounds
Wouldn't
like
even
you've elected to recap.
All right, so last time, thanks to the brilliant tactical maneuvers of what name am I going by right now?
Pick one.
Hang on. Apparently, I'm going by. Oh, here I would be going by Michael. So, thanks to the brilliant tactical maneuvering of Michael, we had actually successfully managed to kill, I suppose, about half of their overall force. Now, there's two downsides with this. First of all, we're divided right now. Our good friend Jay, the medicaltician, is basically stuck in the southern southeastern part of the town, completely separate from us. In fact, technically, we don't even know where he is. We know the direction he ran off into. That's it. So we need to find him and help him and hope he's alive. Technically, we don't even know if he's alive right now. The other problem is the other, actually probably a little more closer to like a third of the armed forces decided to go into town to start killing and destroying and looting, raiding, basically. And that's a problem we need to deal with. So there's another problem. Big Ben is the name of the bell and not the clock tower, as many people have pointed out to me over the last couple of weeks. Every time I brought it up, someone was like, it's not the name of the clock tower. I'm like, okay. Big Ben, as well as Must Gonna Die, both decided to peace out, and we actually didn't even see them leave. After repeated attempts at rolling awareness to see where the hell they went, they're just gone.
Yep, no clue.
So we have three problems immediately on our plate right now, and those are they. Oh, also there's this weird floating airship thing that's kind of postulating in the distance. I don't even know what that's all about.
Yeah.
It's just there. It's not actually doing anything.
That's
just
going to be our rally point.
Yeah, exactly. Go to the gas bag. It'll work out.
Yeah. Go to the gas bag.
I want to be one of the
airship.
Fruit.
You'll become one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Only one time.
Just one-time offer. And that is where we left off.
All right.
So the first thing I do is I'm in character. First thing I do is I turn to, excuse me. Oh God, I suddenly can't think of your character name. Cadiz.
Hank,
thank you. God.
Yes.
I suddenly turn to Hank and I'm like, where the hell's Jay?
I saw him run to the south to the medic hut.
Oh, that's right. He said something about a bridge. We should probably check the west check the west part of town. I think he's over in that direction.
So I'm going to give you something at this point. Since your local combat has ended, you are able to expand your awareness outside of your immediate vicinity. So I am not going to make you roll awareness on this.
Yeah, cool.
You hear screams coming from the southwest.
Does any of it sound like Jay?
A distinctive J.
Really high-pitched ones.
I was just like,
No, you do not hear Wilhelm.
damn. That's actually the direction I was taking that too. Just because I'm curious, I want to actually roll my notice roll. 6. That's actually not too bad. I was just hoping for a 1 or 2, I guess. No, that would actually be a 1. Never mind. 2 1s would be a 1.
Nope.
Fun.
Looking at my shoes.
Go lay down. Go on.
Oh God.
Go.
Wait, Jay, you should roll awareness. See if you hear your own screams. And I know it's notice, but
I will continue to miss.
look at our roll. So I rolled a 5 and a 2, which isn't
Oh.
bad. He did a 3 and a 1. He did a 1 and a 4.
So, Jay, you hear a scream that sounds very familiar, but you can't tell where it's coming from.
I just realized I've been screaming the past 10 minutes.
Sorry. All right. Well, because you're okay. If I'm not mistaken, you are actively fleeing someone right now, right?
No, I was actually heading up to the local combat up there, which seems to have stopped at this point.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so you actually managed to give them the slip. Okay.
So what probably happens is that, I hear it stopping up there and everything's settled down, and then I start hearing the screams over there, and I'm like,
Well, now hang on. I have to ask in the interest of fairness. Is your first thought at the fact that we have gotten quiet that we're all dead or that we won?
My first thought is that you moved the combat over here. Because now it sounds like there's combat over that direction.
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. I hear voices in my head. They say something about ham sandwich. I don't know what that's about.
But either way, no matter if you won or lost, then I don't have any business up there at the moment.
That's true. Well, either way, I'm going to basically just start like sprinting south. Like, let's go. This is look. I'm tired. Okay, I got a Charlie horse.
Like a knight, and then like a rook, and then kind of like
and
a
then
pawn.
and then I'll do bishop, which puts me back up here, which
Right.
sucks.
King me.
No, I in all seriousness, I'm like Hank. Right?
Yep.
Let's go. What do we tell the girls with the wagons that we could have used, but we can't now?
Well, they've been scuttled, so
yeah.
that's
Honestly, we'll deal with that
term,
later.
right?
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Let's girls, Goyles, go. We rush. We go.
I'm sorry, what?
No, not Dr. Girlfriend.
Monarch.
But yeah, I'm probably absolutely coated in blood right now. I have been going through people with this giant razor blade thing. I think I've killed like 6 people myself with this stupid thing. I am coated in blood.
Oh, very likely.
But it's still razor thin. It can.
It is. It
cut
chops.
a
It
tomato just
slices.
perfectly.
Watch it go straight through this head, though.
It is the perfect kitchen tool of any kind.
For 5 easy simple payments of $10.99,
And if you order now,
Yes.
We'll throw in a second one.
it's just 2 easy steps.
Yes, because you need a second one. Dual wielding scythes.
Hell, I would totally go for a second one of these things. I'm not even joking about that.
Darkonia lawnmower, man.
I just hold them out like this, and I just spin.
Mm-hmm.
Just point me in the direction, guys.
Yep. 6-foot defense zone at all times.
Yep.
you are not a barbarian from Diablo.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I was actually running that build
Speed run.
for a while there. The one where you literally are 100% of the time in Whirlwind. And that's it. That's the build.
I can't take that seriously. That's why I never built for that.
I did it just for fun once. I don't even like that build that much. I prefer the charge build.
Yeah.
But anyways, we run. What happens, Guido?
Okay. So what is Jay doing?
Dying.
Yes, that. No, I'm heading in the same direction as they are. Not that I technically know that, but I'm heading towards all of the sounds of stuff happening over here. Now, I'm trying to be a little sneaky about it, not running around in the open, because I know there were guys down here.
Yes.
I don't know where they currently are, I'm guessing. Unless I do.
No, you had lost them.
Yes.
Jay, give me a notice check.
All right. How about a 6?
How about a 6? I'm going to say, so you hear the screams coming from the southwest, but other than that, you are between being distracted by trying to avoid detection and looking for your comrades, you're not actually seeing anything else.
Gotcha.
But you are making your way southwest as well?
Yes, and I'll knock my last arrow, just in case.
Okay.
And that is how I will be proceeding.
All right. Are you going to be following the road, the like city street, or are you going to be cutting across more towards the river? What's your route here?
That right there.
Okay. And so Matthias and Hank, are you guys, what's your path of travel here?
Due south.
Hey, no. Honestly, yeah. I mean, just straight down the river.
Okay.
Just straight for the bridge. Just.
Okay. So once Jay gets out into the open, Matthias and Hank, you will be able to see him. I'm assuming the girls are coming with.
Yes.
Yep.
They immediately start flirting with Jay.
Sure, let's
What?
go with that. Oh, they're bringing the wagons too. That's fantastic.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are.
No.
They're just dragging the wagons. You guys are strong. Damn.
Yeah.
We do not pay you enough.
Oh no, you don't pay us
They'll
all.
agree with that.
Listen, I'm trying to pay you. I really am. If this place had money, I just need a little more money.
If we live through this, we could try and pay you.
What's money?
Oh my God. I just need a little faith. Anyway, so yeah, upon saying Jay, I'm actually going to, just for a second, I'm going to have a Spock moment. Jim! You know, just.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately recover. Get back on the serious face, the Vulcan face. I got the tie on. It's good to see you again. I'm glad that you're well.
What?
I said, what are you talking to me? You're like 2 miles from me. I can't hear you. What? That's still the best scene of the whole movie. So no, I'm like, Jay. Oh, thank God. And I'm gonna like glance at him. Is he injured? Is Jay actually injured? I can't tell. Where's the? I literally don't see your health.
No. There's. It's. I'm.
You have no health. Oh my God, Jay.
Trying to go.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I've been bouncing here and there and everywhere, but my health is fine.
Okay, good. So I'm like, yes. Let's go. Like, there's so much I want to communicate, but we're kind of in a rush. So it's like, all right, whatever, let's go. You know,
Mhm.
He's probably a little winded. I'm fine.
Yes, I've been
Actually-
running back and forth.
Actually, hang on. In the interests of fairness, I should roll a roll here.
Is it exert?
It is a physical
Yes.
save, which I make
Wow, just
barely. So I am pretty winded. I'm just going the distance. You know, I got the Rambo music going, or not Rambo. Sorry, Rocky.
He's going for
da 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 da.
I got this, guys. I got this. I pop a gummy bear and I'm good to go. Let's go.
Yep.
Wait, no, you don't eat the. Oh no.
It's okay. I have the gummy juice.
It's a bit more donutty than you remember.
Wait a minute. Ah!
It's a bit stale.
So yeah, no, we continue. Like,
Only
are we?
1,000 years old, you know.
It's actually basically rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say Twinkie. It is not.
Yeah. What I want to know is, on approach here, are we seeing like smoke, fire, signs of death, or are these people? Because this is important. Because if these people are just going in, killing, and looting, well, that sucks. But that's a problem we can deal with. Maybe if they're going through killing and looting and burning, we have a problem.
So that's a really good question. What you are seeing is bodies strewn everywhere.
Hang on. Wait.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Where is it? Where is it? God, why does this take so long? Okay, I vomit on the spot.
Okay. Not on the spot.
Okay, you're right. But I am nauseous. I'm like, I make it to the bridge, like in the water, and then I realize it's a bad idea.
Yeah, as you're running and you're seeing all this, you feel the bile rising, and you're fighting to hold it back. You're just doing that, you know.
I like to think that Jay is just completely normal. He's just blood its bodies.
You haven't seen chopped off body parts before?
No, even in my line of work, generally no. Like pinkies, yeah, sure. I chop off fingers all the time. That's normal. But
That's normal.
Yeah.
And Hank, you're following.
Mhm.
You're seeing all this as well.
Hank's fine.
I'm not saying you. Okay, you're welcome to roll a physical save. I wasn't
gonna
saying
say, that sounds like where that was going. So let's do this.
No, I was just curious. I mean, if you feel it is appropriate to have a similar reaction, that's perfectly fine. I was just wondering if you or the character were having any thoughts as to.
I would say less physical and more of a mental save. Okay. So I'm upset, but I'm not gonna like go
And these people
murder rage.
Yeah, I mean the town has been kind to you, but you're not by any means friends with anyone per se. So there's no real connection to the people. That said, this is a lot of violence.
Yeah. Well, this has also been the first place it's been safe for the most part since we woke up.
It's true. Yeah.
Everywhere else has either wanted us dead, either quickly or slowly.
Or had cyber zombies. Don't forget those.
Yes, also always a plus.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we've literally moved mountains to try and help this place. Yeah. I didn't forget. Never forget.
I mean, it was kind of a quick move, really. You know, it was just like one big push, but a mountain moved.
Yes.
The terrain will never be the same.
Yes.
So you guys are coming up to where Jay was basically heading to the bridge. Unless Jay is going to be running, in which case you won't be catching up. What's your plan?
So basically once I get to here, like what do I see going on as far as people doing stuff in the streets?
So looking over across the bridge to the west, you see dozens of raiders who are ransacking buildings. You hear the screams of people that are cut off suddenly. And there is literally blood in the streets.
As a curiosity, is anyone fighting back at all? Like, or is there any sign of that? I should clarify.
From what you can see, the fighting that is the fighting that the villagers are doing is completely ineffectual. These people have no idea how to fight. The only people that are giving any kind of difficulty to the raiders are the mutants, who just by sheer size and constitution are able to hold out. Longer arms are swinging back and forth and hitting people, but even that is not having an effect against the raiders who are armored and have weapons.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have a plan? I have a thought.
Yes.
No.
Well, I'm getting conflicting signals here. Help me out, guys.
No.
What's
I
your
don't have
thought?
a plan, so I'd love to hear your thought.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your plan, Jay?
Oh, I was going to just suggest a classic, funnel them through the bridge area. I mean, every single one can't rush us at once.
Yeah, but
But they'll try.
I lost my character.
I just moved everybody south to meet up with Jay.
Oh, gotcha. Like that's
Also, I have a flammable jar of liquid.
ooh, I like it. Blow up the bridge. No, don't do that.
How many of those do you have?
Well, no, that's kind of what it was. Well, flammable, not explosive.
Oh, okay.
So you soak the bridge.
You got
like a bit of them across, set it on fire, and then deal with that.
But then we have to actually.
What? You're cutting them off.
Okay, so that's actually a pretty good idea, and I like that. It's predicated on the idea of getting them to come after us and stop looting.
Oh, I'm sure if we start shooting at them, they'll come after us.
So here's my thoughts, actually, regarding that. I'm going to go to the other side of the bridge, okay? And no, that doesn't work. Hang on. What I want is for them, like for there to be a barrier that isn't. How wide is this bridge, Guido? You can just walk there. I'm just trying to think here.
It's wide enough that two small carts could basically go side by side, or one large cart.
So that doesn't work. What I was hoping, that didn't work either. See, I was thinking of basically doing exactly what you were thinking, and just the catch is I basically have to be on the other side of the fire, but then I don't know how to get them into the fire, because at that point the fire basically serves as a deterrent for them to go after the ranged, which would basically be all the rest of you guys, and you'd be on this side of the bank shooting over.
Sure. I mean, like, unless I'm mistaken, Guido, we can cross the river. It's just going to be a lot slower than going across the bridge, correct?
Yeah. Basically, if we were using D&D terms, crossing the river would be difficult terrain, but it's doable.
Yeah.
Right. So we get like 5 or 6 of them to cross the bridge, set it on fire. The other ones over there, they can either run through the fire or they can go back. We don't care at the moment. We take care of, or go through the river, in which case they're slow. We take care of the ones on this side, effectively only fighting the ones that we can manage, and then we go and deal with the other ones.
What were you going to say, Guido?
So I did want to point out that I should probably make you roll a notice or something for this, but I'm not going to. I was saying that crossing the river would be don't worry about it. Crossing the river is doable, but it's difficult terrain. What I want to say is a day or two ago,
It was a lot higher.
It was a lot higher and would not have been crossable.
Yeah, I didn't forget that. Something's damming it further up. I speculated at the time that it was something they did on purpose. I still don't know. I assume the GM knows. The GM knows, right?
Oh, I know exactly what's causing it. Yes.
I'm sorry. That's for the viewers don't understand that question. Oftentimes the GM, and I do this myself, everyone does this, will basically have something happen and they don't have a reason why yet. They will. Once it comes up, they'll come up with a reason why. But at the moment, it's just, that area is on fire.
Because reasons.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
Exactly.
We'll figure it out later. And a good GM will then come up with a good reason for it later. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I like your idea, and it's great, but it's the worst idea I've ever heard. So let's try to do the better idea. I'm trying to quote Infinity War, but I can't remember the whole quote. What I'm thinking is we actually do your day. So I'm going to come down here. Everyone else get in whatever position you want to. But what I want to do is I want to shout at the top of my lungs, and basically I'm effectively trying to literally taunt them, Guido, to draw their attention this way.
Okay.
I already know what I want to say. It's something to do with Big Ben and his mother and a couple of relations there too. I technically need to roll for this though, because this is actually a lie. So I'm going to roll.
You don't know.
Did you actually have relations with his mother?
Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't corroborated that one way or the other.
I had an intensive interview with Ben before this.
This is a speculation at best, not a lie.
But part of the lie is that I want to say that Big Ben is dead. You got a choice now. So I want to basically lie to inform them that Ben is dead, and you're screwed. So either come get me or lay down your weapons. One of the two.
Okay. So first you need to get their attention.
So I roll shout. Hang on. Foos. No.
No, that's the wrong time.
How do I do that? Like gameplay wise, what do you want me to do, Guido?
That is a really good question.
Exert.
Ooh, exert charisma. I love it.
Okay.
Exert one.
Exert charisma. 8. Not a great roll, but it's
What?
Hey, jackasses!
Okay. Roll 20 just caught up and gave me your roll.
Wait, like, oi, Susie!
Okay, so you're going to get the attention of a couple of the stragglers that are in the back. It's not as effective as you were hoping, but a couple of them do take notice.
Okay, then I do the. Wow, that is an awful roll for me. That's a 1 in there too. That's the. I mean, that's going to be crap, but that's the Ben is dead. Now, you can follow him, or you can put down, throw down then weapons. I suddenly turn into a Confederate general for this.
Okay, so...
Well, my name ain't Stonewall Jackson.
No, the other Confederacy. I was going for Duke.
All right, so what I need to do is figure out if any of them believe you.
Yeah, as I say, there's technically 2. If you want me to roll twice, I can't, because it's a lie and then a coerce.
No, I'm not going to go that deep into it.
Okay. Viewers at home, vote now. Do they believe me? Donate $1. Don't do that. Donate 1 subscription if it's yes. Donate 15 subscriptions if no.
All right, so that's going to be a...
Okay, I was kidding.
Thank you, Shadow Machine. I do appreciate that.
This is what you get.
Okay, so that's going to be a... It's not a talk. How would he
resist talk? I don't know.
I mean, technically, it's just a conflicted isn't the right word. I can't think of
Opposed.
Opposed. Yeah, it's an opposed talk roll, I guess. So
Yeah. Watch, he's going to get like a 10 or something because I rolled crap.
Wait, Big Ben's mother's dead.
Oh my God. That is almost a crit.
wow. Okay.
I don't know if the whiz matters, but it doesn't, I don't think, because it's still like an 11 out of the gate.
All right, so that's not going to work. Let me do one other roll for...
I mean, that was you don't believe me. Ben would never die. He's the best. Oh, come on. All I'm good at is talking people, and I'm failing. This is a bad sign, guys.
So the people that hear you turn and they stop their pillaging and killing, and they hear what you say and immediately laugh at you.
Yeah. I am covered in blood. I just feel like pointing that out. I should at least give me a +5. 6. Sorry, 6.
Oh. I'll give you the +5.
Oh, come on. Okay. So they're being dicks. Got it.
Hey, Cord.
I like. Are you guys in range? Start shooting them. Let's go. Let's just kill these guys.
Yes, I pop from the bridge and go, ha! Twang!
No, you save yours.
Tony.
What?
Okay.
Actually, does anyone have any extra ammunition or maybe a gun?
We should have spare guns at this point. Can we just kind of headcanon that we picked up a couple of spare guns and hand one of them to him with a couple of rounds of ammo?
Yeah, there's enough bodies.
I mean, yeah, we killed like
out.
at least 9 people with rifles.
Yeah.
I don't know how much ammo. That's up to you. But speaking of which, what ammo? I think my lady is almost out. Yeah, she still has some rounds. Oh, jeez. Okay.
All right. So,
I mean, this is division. I can't just run over enemy bodies and all of a sudden I have more ammo.
No, there's a box that's
Oh
in
yeah,
the corner. You open the box.
There we go. There's 300.
Yep.
55 or 5.55 millimeters in there.
for some reason, it's kind of glowing.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's warm to the touch too. Hi, Cord.
That's the virus.
Ah,
Okay. I want to try and streamline this a bit. So, explain what your plan is.
Shoot. A lot.
Okay.
honestly, yeah, the plan is actually very simple. I'm with third over there. I'm up front. Everyone else is out back. I am just buzzsawing through everything I can. They are doing support. If we get to the point where they are no longer, like we have run out of people who are coming after us, then we advance.
Okay. So at this point, no one is running towards you. You have not presented yourself as a threat.
Which is hysterical, but I'm with it.
Well, so
Are they engaged with anybody else, or is it they're just grouped around?
They're going through the houses, pillaging and killing.
So if I have a clear shot on one of them, I'll go ahead and make myself a threat by shooting them.
Yeah.
Okay.
This gentleman right here, I guess, will be the first starter.
So don't worry about targets at this point.
Oh, I'm worried.
Shoot someone.
Just, like I said, I'm trying to streamline this because otherwise it's just going to be all night.
That's true. There's a lot of things to fight there. Yeah.
Mowing people down.
Yeah. Keep in mind, each one of those is essentially a party of 3 or 4.
Yep. Oh, I'll still miss. Don't you worry.
I'm sure. Which means that it'll take even longer.
Can I do one other thing while he's shooting? Basically, I kind of want to add to the shot.
How so?
Assuming he succeeds at the shot. So actually, I'm going to wait till you roll.
Well, I'm
doing it anyways.
Is first.
The idea is, I got this giant buzzsaw thing, right? I mean, it's an energy blade, but right? Mm-hmm. I want to kind of just pull a pose, and I've just got this thing right here out at my side, and I've got my legs locked. You know how it looks.
Are we talking like Conan or anime?
I was thinking Conan.
Okay.
Like just straight up.
Depending on what you want to go for, okay.
And I got the glower,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just want to present that.
And the Terminator drums in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Dun-dun. And I want the shot to succeed. This is where it falls apart here.
Okay. Give me I want to say a presentation. Oh, perform. It's the perform check.
Which I did start raising just for this.
Yep.
+5 to PowerPoint.
13.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Bragwin. Excellent.
Hey, what did Bragwin do? Oh. Gotcha. So yeah, I'm pulling the Terminator, Conan. I don't look anything like Arnie, but whatever.
You're covered in blood. It works.
I am covered in blood. And the blade's on, obviously. Just lightsaber style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who all is shooting?
I think my lady is going to shoot as well.
Okay.
Miss Alita is going to take a shot out there with non-burst fire. Let's go ahead and do that. No, submit. Any modifiers?
So your shots, I'm going to give a +1. Hold on. Before you enter anything.
Okay.
Your shots, I'm going to be giving a +1 to.
Okay.
Their AC, I am taking a -1. Because of their what's the word I'm thinking of?
Their total lack of combat preparedness.
No, the like being disheartened. That's not the right word though. But
I do get you. Yeah.
So I am going to give each of your shots a +2.
Do we know what we're aiming for? So we could just.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So
Well, I mean, AC is going to be yeah.
So this is Alita's shot,
Okay.
and whoever else is shooting, go for it. Obviously, I don't have anything. I'm pulling the Terminator. I'm just going to go with that mentality. Like that is my mindset right now. I am the Terminator from the first film.
Okay.
Oh wait, that was Terminator 2.
Yes, it was, but it was still. I mean, it's a better film, though.
All right, so that's Hank and Jay. You're shooting too.
Yes.
Hank, I'm glad Alita shot. I'm sorry, but it's just, you got such. Oh my god, that's actually a 1.
Cairo proceeds to shoot the ground. Wait, how is that even possible?
1 minus 2 plus 1 plus 2.
sorry, I had to add combat rifle to the.
I mean, it's a 1
stuff.
either way. Can
the pistol's going to jam on that one. I have.
Yeah, that seems kind of rational.
Yep, stream can see the rolls. Damn, I was hoping to lie about it. He got a 20.
It was magical.
Oh my god, Jay, really?
It's okay.
Roll for your twit. I think of her name. Yes! The 2 women are we really don't pay them enough. We need to fix that.
She's basically blasting people as they come over the bridge because she's got a shotgun.
Okay.
So
The
I
old-
guess she should move down here too.
Okay. What happens, Guido?
All right, so most of those shots go wild.
They make noise, though. That's important.
Oh yeah.
Draws attention this way.
What I'm going to do though is those 2, I'll say they weren't actually crits, but the 18 and the 19 end up taking out 15 of the raiders.
Okay. Hang on. I'm still standing there, right?
Well done. You did nothing.
Yeah, right. I got a 13. I lowered their AC by 1.
It's true.
I played the bard.
And then what I need to do is a morale check, which is 2d6, and I need to roll.
I can't remember if it's. I think they have to roll over, and that's why it sucks. So I think they're fine. I say it sucks. The way they have the morale rules written, it's really hard to break morale. I guess that's what's the point.
Yeah. 59. I wish I had this memorized. I feel bad that I don't because we use it so often.
I was going to say, it's part of my build, literally.
But I can never remember. Equal or less than their morale score, they keep fighting. So yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. So half of them are going to keep murdering. Half of them are going to break off and head towards you guys.
Woot.
Go ahead and do another round of attack.
I mean, I'm just going to say this is the end of her ammo. She's bleeding dry here anyways.
Okay.
So this is her. Oh, my God. It's another one.
Yep.
Your magazine is empty.
Click. Oh,
That's another one. This is a bad sign, guys. We have had like 4 1s. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Hank, for rolling something. Oh, my God. That is too many 1s.
Okay.
I rolled to be Bach. Hang on.
All right. So at this point, no.
The 1. There's the freaking 1.
Wow. All right. So with those rolls, most of your weapons at this point are empty. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. However, you go ahead and drop enough of the group that had broken away and were coming towards you, and those that were still raiding take note, break, and run.
And they run to the west, I'm assuming?
They're going to run west and north. basically away from you guys.
I would say they're probably just straight up routing, is what I get.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is anything left alive? Anything bad?
Oh, I mean, there are.
I just want to slice one more guy in half. Hang on, let me just get my attack roll in here. In the middle of that, I charged forward, screaming like a banshee. And there was this one guy who was just staring dumbstruck, and I still rolled crap, but I'm pretty sure that still hits.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I sliced him in half. Fresh blood.
There was a guy that had taken a leg shot and was bleeding profusely.
Even better, can I do the slow Terminator walk up to him then? Just like, and as he's laying there, I just want a look of terror on his face as I approach with this giant axe blade.
Um,
Like just walking.
It's like, thank you for saving me, sir.
And he's actually just so instead of him being terrified, what he is he's cussing me out.
Yes, absolutely. That is literally what I was going to say.
And I'm like, okay. And so first I chop off his legs.
Wow.
And then I just stand there and watch him bleed out. Because he's like the last guy left, you know? Like everyone else is run. Oh. Do you mind if I pull something here, Guido?
As long as it's within reason.
Where's Big Ben?
He's going to in the midst of cussing you out, because that's not stopping.
No, it's probably gotten worse.
There are some very colorful expletives.
I take out my notebook. Right, hang on. Can you repeat that? With a hose. Okay.
Last I knew, he was with the wagons when I came into town. If he's not there, he'll be back.
I'll be back. I had to. No, what I actually say, I rewind
It's
that.
inevitable.
What I actually say, take out my glasses that I have on canonically. It's all right, listen. I hate you. And then I slice his head off.
Okay.
I think he got the point when you sliced his head off.
Are you sure? I want to make sure.
Well, I don't know if he got the point, but he definitely
Don't do it.
okay.
Then I grab his leg and shove it down his neck. According to more cowbell, I have to do that.
It's getting more and more like Fargo.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not go too far. No, I'm like, all right, turn this thing off. I'm like, hey, Hank, can I keep this for a few years? Sure. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh my God. And then I'm going to go over and then I'm going to throw up from earlier.
Okay.
Like this is officially, the adrenaline is wearing out. I'm sugar crashing and I just, oh God.
Are you going to try and do it somewhere where people aren't going to see you, so you can maintain?
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that because I gotta be the conquering defense.
Okay.
I'll be back. There we go. That's when I say it. I go around the corner. Okay.
Give me a stealth roll.
I knew it. I knew you were going to make me do that. Okay.
Sneak. Sorry, it's sneak, but yeah.
There it is. This is going to...
And wisdom. It's going to be wisdom based because you are basically doing a perception check to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Almost a crit.
All right. You are fairly certain that you find somewhere where no one sees you.
Yeah. Stretch, wipe my mouth, a few more spits, get the rest of the taste out of there. Okay.
You
Go
can
back
go
out
to the river and wash your mouth out.
There you go. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Hang on. What? I feel like there's robots crawling all over my tongue for some reason.
Kind of feels like ants,
No, I'm basically at this point like, all right, let's try to help people. I don't even know what to do at this point.
All
I'm
right.
the combat guy, not the medic guy. Where's our medic?
I'm you.
Fix people, or else. And I pull up the blade. I don't
Well,
know
I
why.
think you caused half of this, but
Hang on, I put it back.
no,
Sorry.
I'm going to see if I can help anyone that may possibly benefit from it. They're not already dead, obviously. I don't know if they were actually just injuring people or if they were just killing and moving on.
So, Jay, you're going to be looking around for people that you can medically help, or
Yeah, triage, basically.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medic roll.
All right.
Whatever that is.
Heal.
Heal, right. I was going to say, I know it's not fix.
That's my job.
Right. Okay, so at this point, there are several people that you can tell are mortally wounded and dying. There is nothing that you can do to save them, but you could ease their suffering as they die.
Is there anyone that's going to potentially die if I help them? Like someone who's critically injured, but I might be able to, help them.
In other words, sometimes someone's bleeding out, for example, and you might be able to stop it, or you might make it worse.
So with that heal check,
what I'm basically saying is I don't want to, do hospice care if there were some other people I could potentially save.
So currently there's no one that you can see that you have a chance of saving.
Okay. All right. In that case, yeah, sure. I will at least make sure they don't sit there and die horribly.
I mean,
Okay.
This sounds like a joke, but do we have alcohol nearby?
Well, the bar is close by.
I mean, I'll volunteer. Like, I got something I want to do too, but I'll volunteer to go basically grab booze, just bottles,
Okay.
and to give to him or to help him distribute. I'm basically his nurse right now. Like,
Okay.
I know how to. I actually know how to do that in real life, but I imagine my character knows a little bit how to step back and assist the professional.
Let's see, that should be the L-shaped-ish. This building here that's kind of T-ish shaped. Gesundheit.
Also, you've been showered, Guido, just so you know.
I was going to thank Shadow. I don't
know if you have an animation set up like I do. I wasn't looking at that.
It's just a generic one, unfortunately. But thank you, Shadow Machine. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I certainly don't expect people to support me monetarily. So
he's just trying to take over my job, guys. It's okay. I understand. Soon everyone will be watching the Guido show, and my show will die off in the corner. I'll be like a guest star on his show from now on.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I'm getting alcohol. I'm giving it to whom he says. I'm putting it where he needs to put it.
Thank you for that sub, Leadfiend. Appreciate that. So I'm not going to make you roll to find alcohol.
Wait, I'll do it. I'm ready.
Okay.
Notice, I think.
Yep.
God, there's a 1 in there. My dice.
You find some really strong beer.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding.
This is rubbing alcohol.
Wait, no, I've got it. I find some really strong beer. I look at it for a second, take like one little sip, and go, and immediately put it down and go grab another bottle of whatever it is. I don't even know. It's green.
It's green. So what you find is the equivalent of just rot gut moonshine.
Oh God. Okay, that works. Long term, obviously this is kind of the medical section, but long term, my character's goal is going to be find what is left of the leadership and talk with them.
The
I can wait, but that's what I'm overall working towards long term. Like if the mayor's left, if the jackass is left, I'm actually hoping the jackass is alive because then I could kill him. I mean,
No reason.
no reason. I'm also gonna take a moment to talk to the ladies really quick and basically be like, whatever you want, loot whatever you want from the people we killed, not the people we saved.
Scream start again. Oh,
Damn it, no!
Okay, so just to be clear, from the people you guys killed, not the people who are dead.
Correct.
Okay.
You may loot the defeated enemy.
yeah. So basically, they're going to be rich in guns and ammo and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Which, I mean, is as good as gold.
Okay. Consider them restocked on ammo.
Like one clip, or I know that's a weird thing to ask, but I've only ever had one clip on her, which would be 30 for reference.
It's the combat rifle.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you know what you could do? You can make me roll a dice, and that's how many clips we get total. We could just distribute that, you know?
Nope. What I'm going to do is take from the treasure that you would have originally found.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, there are 21 combat rifle rounds, 14 shotgun rounds, and 28 pistol rounds. You can distribute them how you see fit.
I've just jotted that down. We can deal with that later. That's
Okay.
paperwork.
I will also give you 2 stim packs.
Woo!
Okay, then.
So yeah, after helping Jay out, I kind of roam off looking for things. I'm not sure what Hank is up to at this point.
So just don't really have much of a purpose since I'm not medically inclined and there's nothing here for me to fix that I can fix. It's basically just help clearing debris or checking to see if there's survivors.
Okay. I mean, there are survivors. Those that were wounded are dying, but there are survivors.
Okay. So I'll like help with go for stuff or triage or what have you, whatever Jay needs assistance with.
Okay. So Jay, unless you are doing anything else specifically, Jonathan is helping.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be actually, since what you're going by Michael right now?
yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
So I'll turn to Michael as he's helping bringing alcohol and say, you need to find the other nurses. There's way too much for just us to handle right here.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that happen. I turn to the guy. Hey, we need to find some other nurses. I'm a good manager. I delegate. No, I will. What I will do is I will try to basically, is there anyone nearby who's alive, who's well, who I could basically grab and press gang temporarily?
You would need to do a talk roll to...
Damn, I have to do a talk roll.
Because pretty much everyone who isn't...
Damn, I rolled a 1. It's a 7.
Because pretty much everyone around you is either just utter panic or trying to deal with the people that are dying. So
No, I feel you. I do. But I got a 7. And honestly, I don't think that's enough because it probably should actually be an 8 of 1 or 2. So I try to talk some sense into someone and he just gibbers. And I smack him and he gibbers.
Yeah, I was looking for an 8 on that. So, I mean, you get them to pause in running around, but they're so distracted and they basically just brush you off and continue.
Yeah. Realizing that these people are all worthless, and I don't blame them for that. I basically just take off, I believe, to the north. That's where I remember the medic being.
No, the medic was across the bridge, basically the large building just to the south of where your characters are.
I go straight for that building because I've been there before.
Yes.
I beeline for there, and I hope someone's left alive there.
That building is empty.
So what I would do, recognizing that this place is actively being looted, I would be loud and like, "Hey, I'm friend, Kong Kong. Fighting's over. We need medical help, Kong Kong," and I get no response. Right.
So the door is wide open. You can see inside, and there are shelves that have been, I was going to say overturned, but basically bookshelves that have been tipped over. Things that were on tables have been thrown to the floor. It's been ransacked. That's the word I was looking for.
Take a moment. I say, "Oh, damn it." Okay, and then I go outside, and I go back, and I find Hank. I say, "Hank, you've just become a nurse.
Okay.
Congratulations. You'll help Jay. I mean, Doctor, or whatever I called him.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, that's it. Go help Wilhelm."
Okay.
I don't actually know where else to go to try and find anyone. Like, the problem is this is basically a door-to-door situation. I could do that. I will. So I'm going to start door-to-dooring a bit. And Guido's going to be like, "No, you're done."
I was going to say, give me an insight check, but there is no such thing in this.
Oh, God, there isn't. You're right. A luck. I could do a luck save. If you get lucky. Find the right door to kick in. I could roll survive? No, that doesn't work at all.
No. No. Give me a no roll.
Okay. What?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I've been rolling a lot of ones today.
So you remember that when the attack started, the mayor, the judge, and
Evil.
what's his name? Louis Cass were all in the mayor's office.
I do remember that. So I guess I could go there. Okay. I was looking for medics, but sure. I'll go there.
Oh, you were looking for leadership too.
That's true. I was. So I will beeline for that.
Okay.
I'm actually going at a run at this point.
Okay. So I think that's, well, it's one of these buildings over here.
Yeah, I don't remember either, if I'm being completely honest.
We've
been in this town a lot, and they all look the same. It's the Daggerfall problem.
Yeah.
I kick open the door. No, I don't. I do the same thing. Bam, bam, bam. Fighting's over. Anyone in there?
So as you go up the stairs, you see the guards that you had taken out earlier who are dead.
Really? Sorry.
I know, surprising.
I'm sorry.
You also see the judge who has been impaled on the wall.
By what?
Basically a giant machete.
Wasteful. Okay.
You go into the mayor's office and you see the mayor and the old guy Louis Cass, both with bullet holes in their heads.
I know. I've played RPGs before. In fact, I played a lot of Fallout. So the first thing I do is I hold down Tab, see if there's any lootable stuff on them. Get the bottle caps. There we go. No, my character's just going to pause there for a minute. Just. Like, if you want to cut to one of the other players, he's just going to be stuck for a minute.
Okay.
Like,
so Jay, you're still trying to triage?
Yeah, although if
Okay.
he starts getting overwhelmed, he's going to get frustrated and kind of just leave for a moment and start looking for other people to help him.
So at this point, the only wounds that are not fatal are very superficial. Bumps to the head where people ran into doors as they were running away, scrapes and bruises, that kind of thing. But anything that is more serious, the people have either bled out or they are in the process of just dying.
Okay. Does anyone look like they're trying to take charge of this situation here, or are people just basically wandering around?
People are looking for family members and trying to do whatever first aid they can to family. But like I said, I mean, if it's anything more than just bumps and bruises, the people are, I mean, you're hearing a lot of people crying from grief. So,
Right, well, Jay's bedside manner is terrible, so he's just going to kind of ignore that. Yeah, I mean, like, unless there's anything else for him to do, if he's stabilized the people that he can right now, then he's probably going to get up, wipe himself off, actually head to the river to wipe off, and head over to the east side to see if he can find anybody else over there.
Okay. You find people sporadically.
Actually, one place he would specifically head is that church.
The church or the temple?
Oh, sorry, temple.
Okay.
Because last time he left there was a bunch of acolytes in there, essentially hiding.
So, as you walk in, you see a lot of people who have bandages on. They're covering up a couple of bodies. Unfortunately, the temple being sacred ground did not protect it.
Yep.
This is my surprised face.
Yeah. But I thought we couldn't fight in secret ground. What's going on?
There can be only one. And his name is Big Ben.
Again, the Kurgan.
Okay. So he'll take a look at the acolytes and ask if they'll come out and help the rest of the townsfolk. Then he'll also ask, has anyone seen Big Ben running around? He kind of disappeared in all the chaos. Marty's still around here.
I will give you this. One of the bodies that they are covering is the head of the temple. I can't remember his name. Abbot, whatever it was. You can see that he has defensive wounds. You can also see that there were a couple of the raiders who it appears he was able to take out before he went down.
Okay.
And then you're just asking people to come out and...
Yeah, ask him to go over there and start helping out, and if they've seen Big Ben sulking around here.
Right. Well, let me do let me see if anyone did.
14.
One of the guys says he thinks he saw a person that was larger than what are the mutants' names?
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Yeah, those guys.
I don't remember.
Baratko, Peter. I think I saw someone. I mean, he must have been twice Peter's size, running off to the east, but I don't know where he went. It might have been it might have been Ben, but I was more concerned about trying to get to safety myself.
Gotcha. Understandable. All right. Let's get going then.
Okay.
And he'll just walk out hoping they'll follow him.
All right. Yeah, a couple people follow. You can tell that they are, I'll say, dazed. They're definitely not prepared for the carnage that they've experienced and the carnage, that they're seeing.
Well, no better time than now to toughen up. All right, so he's walking back, but he'll keep an eye over to the east just in case he sees like a sprinting figure of Big Ben at a distance. I don't know.
Okay. Hank, what are you doing?
Well, since Jay went off to the temple, I've continued to try and help, and then at a certain point, I notice he's gone and kind of start to slowly but surely get overwhelmed since I'm well out of my element and was just taking direction. So at a certain point, I could start essentially backing away and start looking for the rest of the group.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you this. You saw Jonathan go into the town hall.
Okay.
You saw Jay head back to the temple. So you can see where people have disappeared to.
Okay. Well, since Jonathan would be the closest, I would move to where he is first to see what he's doing.
Okay. You going inside?
Yeah.
All right. So you go inside the city hall.
I'm standing there. There are 3 dead people that matter.
Yeah. So you're going to eventually see the same things. Immediately inside, you've got the reception desk. I think there was someone from that had fallen from the balcony above.
Down the stairs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. You make your way up the stairs, and again, you see the dead bodies and the judge who's been impaled, stuck to the wall. You go inside, and you see the young woman, the mayor, and the old guy, Louis Cass, who have both been shot through the head, execution style.
Out of curiosity, when you say execution style, just for the sake of the scene, were they bound? Were they on their knees? Were they just shot with no ceremony? Just curious.
It would appear that they were shot with no ceremony.
Okay, so basically they charged in and shot him in the head. Got it.
Yep.
So I hear Hank. I turn. And I just kind of look at him for a second. And there's like a really hard look in my eyes right now. And so I'm going to walk past him. And I'm going to grab the machete and rip it out of the poor guy. And there's just blood everywhere at this point. On me, on the machete. And I'm going to turn to Hank and let's go find the pastor and the abbot.
Okay.
And then... And at some point, we will find out that the abbot's dead. But we're not sure about the pastor. So I'm going to mitigate 1 second, and I'm going to say we go for the pastor first.
Okay. Which is south.
I was gonna say, it's really close, if I'm not mistaken.
It's here, isn't it?
Hold on.
Where's the
Yes.
bridge?
Okay.
Yeah, so... And I want to stress that I'm just carrying this machete that is dripping blood.
So machete and scythe. So you're
Yep, scythe's
you're
on the
all
back.
good- You're good to go with blades.
Yeah, and the machete, and it's door open or closed?
The door is closed.
Not pretty loud.
Give me a notice check.
Oh, jeez. I turn to Hank and say, "Did you hear something?"
I'll roll notice.
Hey, Art Monso.
No. Very quiet.
It's with our rolls tonight. Okay.
Wow. There is nothing that you can detect from the other side of that door.
All right. So is it locked? Like, I try the handle. Like,
The door does not open.
now, I probably am aware of how different it feels if something's on it or if it's just locked.
Let me ask you this. How many church doors have you encountered with locks?
2 off the top of my head. I can actually name them, and they were very weird.
It's not a common occurrence.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't occur to me.
So you're not seeing a lock on the door.
It's just not opening. Okay. I'm gonna try. Okay. My character is just like, okay, and catches himself and doesn't bust the door open, and does another knock and says, it's Jonathan, or whatever I'm calling myself. No, it's not Jonathan. It's come on, I literally wrote these down. Here we go. Michael. Where did I write those down? Oh, there it is, right there. Even in order.
Or on stream,
Oh yeah. I usually leave that paused just so I don't screw up the bandwidth or whatever. I have the chat up. So yeah, I'm it's Michael, which you may not know that it's Michael and whatever his thing is, Jeffrey. It's Michael and Jeffrey. They're gone. The Raiders are gone.
And Hank, what are you doing?
I'm backing him up in case the door opens and it's a trap.
Actually, that's not a bad point. There could be Raiders holed up in here. That didn't occur to me. So I'm glad he's got my back here. I do still have the machete in hand, dripping blood.
Blood dripping machete. +5.
Yep, +5 machete against hypochondriacs.
All right.
I suppose I should roll a talk. Do you want me to roll talk? I mean, how do you want me to do this?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna ask for that.
I'm picturing I roll a 1 and a 1, and they're just like, "Oh God, it's Big Ben himself, right?"
That's the worst thing that could happen right now. So what I'm gonna. I'm not going to require a roll. What I'm going to say is you hear something scraping on the other side of the door. You can tell that it sounds big and heavy.
Huh. I turn to Hank, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, we leave to go around to find the back entrance.
Which is, I'm assuming, is back here somewhere.
I lost myself. Where'd I go?
You're still up at the...
There we go.
I'm by myself the entire time I was talking to no one.
So we go So what's going on at the back entrance?
So on the back side of the church, there is another door. It's definitely something that looks more residential.
I'm going to roll stealth.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. I turn to Hank, and I'm like,
Gonna need that one more time.
okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have a question for me?
So I whisper, do you want to try the door or me?
Oh,
So we got to be quiet, probably.
I'd say you try the door since I've got the ballistic weapons.
That's a good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll stealth to try and do that thing we always used to do when we got candy out from our parents' kitchen in the middle of the night. No, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
So that you're going to find the creaky step on the way upstairs?
Yep, got to find the creaky. We got to turn the door just slow enough.
Mhm.
And then you know it's going to latch like after you turn it to a certain distance.
Mhm.
Now, my sneak is crap, so I rolled a 3. One of this is a 1. Because I just keep rolling ones today. This is I need to check. This is getting sad how many ones I'm rolling. So I imagine what happens is clunk.
So give me one more stealth roll.
Okay. Oh wait, that's wisdom. I probably shouldn't be doing wisdom. I should be doing dex. It
Yeah.
doesn't change anything. It's just I probably should be changing that. Oh my god.
So what I'm picturing here is you're trying to be all kinds of sneaky.
Yep. I'm ready.
Grab onto the
Okay.
turn the knob and just open. The door just goes.
I pratfall right through.
Oh yeah, just
Oh god.
straight in. The door just slams open.
Yeah, she just hits the other thing as loud as it's like a gunshot. I'm immediately up. Machete's out. Blades out.
What you see is essentially a kitchen.
I pause, put my weapons away, have a cup of tea. Okay, put that away. Get my weapons back out. I look around for any sounds of someone going, ah, or being ready to lunge out and attack me, one of the two.
You're not seeing any movement in here.
Okay.
You do see what appears to be another door further in.
Like, all right. I turn back to Hank and I say, I think they heard me.
Gonna say chances are good.
We're coming in the back. We are armed, but we are not here to hurt you.
Unless you're Big Ben.
Unless you're Big Ben.
Then we're definitely here to hurt you.
And then just invective comes out. So basically the goal is to advance at this point, to investigate the church. I don't know layout, I don't know anything. So but weapons are literally at the ready at all times because I'm kind of cagey at this point.
I'm going to put out the turret at the side corner so it's got good pathing. I've got the chem launcher at the ready.
I was about to say, let me get the chem launcher ready. That's always one of the first things. I got my grenade ready. I've got the arc out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the shot.
Flashbang.
Thank you, Cord. That's very generous. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, geez, dude.
Cord, you're gonna float him, man. Careful there.
My cup runneth over.
With tiny bits. Those look sharp. Oh, can we get those as caltrops?
Ooh. So I'm picturing you at this point crashing through the other door.
Yeah, basically. Subtlety's gone, stealth is gone, whatever. Let's go.
Okay. Give me an exert stealth, or not stealth, exert.
Nope.
You got it.
Let me try that again. Exert strength.
That's the one.
Although exert stealth sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It does. How stealthy are you? I'd like to think you've heard us by now, by the way, Jay. You're not that far off, really. And we're failing miserably. Oh my god, I didn't roll a 1.
Okay. Before I determine what your strength check did, what is Hank doing?
So, after he's thrown the door open and off the hinges and announced our presence, basically I'm coming in behind him low, checking the corners as we're both moving in, but I'm standing somewhat a little bit behind him, just looking at any sort of cross paths on the way through the back of the church area, because it's size-wise it looks somewhat narrow, but it's hard to say.
I mean, this is a huge building.
Okay, so there's plenty of side room to
Oh, yeah.
keep an eye on. Okay, so
Yeah. I mean,
I'm keeping an eye on it. Basically, head on a
So-
table.
all right. At this point, you would be able to tell this in character, but I'm going to give you some out-of-character knowledge. The front half, that is, I'll say, the north-south,
Mhm.
is the church.
Okay.
The back half, which is the east-west, is essentially a private residence.
Okay. So we're entering in through the private residence to get to the church proper.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you've just crashed through the kitchen, and you are now breaking through the kitchen door into a hallway. You have a bedroom on one side, what appears to be a office on the other.
Okay. I'd like to think that we're migrating aggressively, not crashing through.
Oh no, he crashed through the door.
Okay, the door, yes, but we're trying to
Because of that stealth roll? No,
Okay.
he crashed through the door. Yeah.
okay. Explosions, Michael Bay style.
The exert roll itself, the door doesn't shatter or anything.
Okay.
It's not like breaking off the hinges, but it breaks the
Like the striker plate assembly or something?
yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
it breaks the striker plate assembly and crashes open,
Okay.
but it's still on the hinges.
Okay.
So, Jonathan, you crash through the door as described. You've got what appears to be a bedroom on one side, office on the other.
Where the hell are you? I try to, like, do I have even a remote idea of what direction the front door of the church is?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I go that way.
As I was explaining before, you're basically in a private residence that is attached to the church. So
Yeah.
it's just further in.
I'm being loud at this point. I'm not even trying. Stop. Hello?
You get to the end of the hallway. There's another door.
Bam.
Hating on doors today. What the hell? Dude?
Okay, no. In fairness, I wouldn't do that. However, I do attempt to open it without any attempt at being quiet.
Okay.
Come through the door.
So the door does not appear to be locked, just like the door on the front side of the church. You're not seeing any kind of locking mechanism. So you turn the knob and you push on the door, and it does not move.
I shove on the door. I'm officially tired of this.
All right.
13.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shove.
Notice that guy in the dungeon crawl.
Look, I'm coming through, and I do give a verbal warning, and then I just shoulder.
You put your shoulder to the door and push, and you hear this just horrendous scraping sound as something that was pushed up against the door is being moved behind it as you're opening the door.
Yep, I'm with it.
As the door opens, you can see inside. even in the dim light, since they've extinguished all the candles and there's no light other than the natural light coming through the windows.
Yeah.
You see that they have thrown the pews from the church up against the doors to try and block them from people coming in.
Good move. Good move.
And you see people huddled just everywhere.
Thank goodness. That actually, my character lets out a brief sigh, like, oh, thank God. Carefully puts away I have nowhere to put this.
You have
jam it into the wall, and I don't know where to put it.
That's where it goes.
No.
There's the pastor right there. You could. Sorry.
No.
Oh my God. No, actually, hang on. I do have a thought here. So
sorry.
Wow.
As soon as I come in, I probably look horrifying. I'm exertionist. I've got a giant energy blade, which is currently not ignited, on my back. I've got the bloody machete. I am covered in blood. But when I come in, first thing I do is I roll lead, because I think that's more appropriate than talk.
For what? Before you roll, what are you doing?
I'm not one of the raiders. I'm on your side. Name's whatever I gave you the name was. I've been in your town a few times. I was helping to defend. Look at it, guys. I don't remember what.
Okay. No, yeah, lead is fine. Lead is fine.
I'm also kind of leaning in a direction with lead, if I'm being honest. Michael. Where's Michael?
Joe Michael John.
I got a 10. That's not great, but I mean, actually, that is great. Never mind. It's an excellent roll.
I'm going to give you this. The pastor, actually, before I say that, Hank, what are you doing at this point?
Good question. Put the gun away since I can see that it's not going to be a shootout after all. And looking around to see where everyone's huddled, if anyone's injured.
Okay. So if I understand correctly, then Matthias, you have actually entered into the church proper.
Yeah, I'm in.
And Hank, you are following, so you are in the church proper as well. Okay, perfect. So
and then they ambush us.
Oh God.
No.
I'm just waiting for that. And we're gonna have to not kill them in return, and that's gonna suck.
I had one job.
So I'm going to give you this. The pastor looks past you, Matthias, sees Hank, and you can see a look of not gratitude.
Recognition, if nothing else? Relief.
Relief, thank you.
Relief.
Perfect.
Yeah,
okay, yes. A look of relief comes across her face, and she is going to rush over and basically kneel down before you guys, gripping your hand. Oh, thank you.
I'm actually going to go ahead and give her an honest-to-God hug, like a legitimately comforting hug. My character understands on some level or another how distanced normal people are from real violence, right? I mean, that's true in real life, too.
Sure, that's
Most people don't actually understand real violence, so
yeah.
There's just going to be, I don't have a role for this, but this is just going to be, it's okay. It's okay. I know my machete's still in my hand. I don't ever know where to put it.
God.
Just don't feel it. Just don't feel it in the hug there.
You could just drop it.
No.
Switches to a sleeper hold. Just sleep.
It's okay. There's no more pain now. There's no more pain. No, see, that's horrible. What is wrong with you?
You're holding a machete while hugging someone. I don't know.
Okay, fair. There are many machetes, but this one's mine. Okay, look.
Oh, jeez.
I do give her the comforting hug. I'm like, all right, listen. And I grab her hand and I pull her up to her feet. I'm like, I want you to take a moment. Can you take a moment? Just be chill. I'll roll leadership again if I have to. Take a few breaths.
So she is still at least attempting to grip your hand. It's the top and bottom thing.
Yeah. No, I've felt that before. Yeah. I'm like, all right, take a few breaths. Everyone in here, the raiders are gone for the moment. A more permanent solution is being worked on. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. Now, I need you to take a moment, okay? Just breathe. And what I'm going to do, can I cheat and say we saw that the Abbott's dead before this?
No.
Well, I'm still going to do it because it's a good scene. I don't care if it makes sense. I'm going to take the machete that's been in my hand this whole damn time.
Right.
Got my hand, and I'm going to put it in her hand. I'm going to kind of give it to her. I'm like, all right, listen. This town needs leadership. And I've got my hands around her, so she's not holding it alone, right? And it also means she can't let go of it. This town needs leadership. This town needs someone to help them in matters that I'm not all that great at. A lot of people are hurt, a lot of people injured, a lot of people need comfort. I think you understand that. So I don't think I need to say anything else, so I'm going to stop talking now. And I'm going to very slowly let go and see if she actually holds on to the machete.
Or stabs you with it.
Or stabs me with it. Like, I'm taking a bit of a risk here, if I'm honest, but I'm pretty sure I can take one hit from a machete. And then... she stabbed me first. What?
That escalated quickly.
I'm acceptable in killing her.
Okay.
She will look to the machete that you have given her, and this look of horror crosses her face, and she just drops the machete. I can guide the souls of the flock, but I will not partake in violence.
Oh, I'm not asking you to. That's my job. And I want to stress that I'm saying this totally seriously.
Okay.
In character. That's my job. But someone needs to lead. When I'm off dealing with this, excuse me, can I wreck on that briefly, please? I just want to say we. While we're off, and I gesture to Hank, while we're off dealing with this, someone needs to be back here dealing with this. And I'm going to lean down and pick the machete up and say, I know what you're seeing here. You see this? It's all covered in blood, and it's gross, and it's violent, and it's awful, and I understand. What you need to see is a tool. What you need to see is something that only can be used how you choose to use it. Then I'm going to kind of hand it back out to her again. I'm not going to put it in her hand this time. I'm just kind of holding it out like this.
She will take a step back, look around briefly, and she is going to find one of their Bibles, pick that up, clutching it to her chest.
Trying not to laugh, I'm sorry.
This is my tool.
Now, what's funny is I could counter-argue that, but she's still alive. So I can't actually counter-argue that.
Not a good time for a theological debate.
Well, I'm not trying to be like, God doesn't exist or anything. No, it's more along the lines of, this is it's just a tool. That's actually legitimately the direction my character is going with this. This is a tool that can be used for utility or offense or defense or whatever. But if I tell her, this will help defend you, she'll be like, well, this did help defend me. I'm alive. You're here. So I can't actually use that argument. So I basically I go through this all in my head real quick. My character does. And I pause. I'm like, okay. I withdraw the machete and say, don't worry, I'll find someone else to help. And I want to phrase this carefully. So I'll find someone else to wield defense for these people. But you do still have a job to do. And you need to get on it, if I could be completely blunt, now.
We will provide what assistance we can.
Now, do you need some help moving the thing in front of the doors? I can do that. Hang on. Hang on. This is going to be
good at it. Just let him do his thing. He's going to do it anyway. Just let him get it out of his system.
9, that's not great, but
Or not.
So between you and Hank, if you want to help, that's great. But there are a couple
at this point, but sure.
I don't flex. My character's dead serious right now.
All right. So I'll help start clearing it.
Sure.
Oh, third, can you do me a favor? Can you say that you're on your way to the church, like right now?
Hey, is there anyone that needs to be killed in there?
Okay, so I hear that outside, and I'm like,
Perfect.
Oh, it's okay, guys, it's okay. He's one of us. Open up the door.
Should I bring the shotgun in?
Yeah, no, it's cool. We don't need a shotgun in here.
Okay.
What's up, Dr. Wilhelm?
Yeah,
We need to go find the abbot.
Oh, good. More people who are alive.
We need to go find the abbot. Come on, let's go.
Oh, he's dead.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
these are the only people who are left. I pointed the people, behind me. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. That is so in character. Bedside manner. What's that? No, they're all dead. Those guys are left alive, but their family and friends are all dead.
Well, we don't know that. They might be. But...
That's true. They might not be alive.
Hey, did you find any of your families or friends?
Oh, boy.
I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. Let's go.
It's working well.
All right.
You just hear screams of
Let's go. Let's go
crying.
faster. Let's go faster.
I think they found their families and friends.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Can we go? Okay. So the goal here is I want to kind of get together the party. I'm sure the women have probably finished looting by now.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take a moment. You're going to make me roll for this. I accept that. I roll. Please roll well. I go a 9. Oh, thank God. So that's my notice roll.
4.
I want to make so what I want to do is gauge how satisfied they are with their looting, basically. I wanted a morale check on my troops.
Okay. You can tell that they were hoping to get a larger portion of ammo to restock.
We're literally giving you everything. Sorry.
It's not a reflection on you. It's a reflection on how much they were able to get off the bodies.
Okay, that makes sense. So they're a little dissatisfied, but they're not like in the middle of mutiny planning.
No. You're giving them all of the treasure that is available.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're getting gypped from what's available.
Yeah.
They're just not pleased with what's available.
Makes sense. Okay. So I got them, those 3. I got Hank, I got Jay, and I want to kind of pull aside a little bit. And I'm like, all right, guys, we need to go kill the other town.
Well, I think we kind of just did, right?
Well, and I want your guys' thoughts on this, because near as I can tell, Ben just bailed. Now, he either ran or he went to get more.
Well, I was over there talking to the people in the temple, and one of them said they thought they saw some hulking figure taking off to the east.
All the ways to the east. Sorry.
No.
Okay. We could straight follow his trail if we think we could catch it. Oh, can we find Mutant Lady, your friend, the cat lady?
No.
The huntress.
I don't know if I've seen her. Look around for her.
Can we expedite this real quick? We go look for her. Is she alive? Yeah. We spend the time.
Here, kitty.
No. Hold up the catnip, we've got a laser pointer, just kind of holding out there.
No.
She is not us. Damn. Okay. All right. That sucks. All right. We'll have to do. Does anyone have any survive skill?
Any survive skill?
I have
ability
any
to
numbers.
track,
I don't
basically.
have any numbers in it.
I'm at a -1 on survive, so
I'm actually decent at surviving.
I'm at a 0.
Not a 1.
That's better than me. Basically, we need to. Okay, in character, what I'm asking is we need to track, right?
Oh, well, that should be too difficult. Big Ben is the big hulking guy.
All right. So we also have another choice to make. Do we follow him right now when we have the best chance of actually following him and finding him, or do we try and recoup first?
Well, we've rearmed.
Yeah.
We need. If we're going to find him, we need to move now, and then if we can leave the recouping of the city or the city to the townspeople. Otherwise, we'd have to split and probably leave the girls here.
Oh my God.
Which is probably a bad idea.
They're going to lead this place into another Big Ben town.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
No, if we're going to take off after him, we do it now because what are we going to recoup aside from a little bit of energy?
Yeah.
No, I agree. So Yeah, I guess that's our next overall goal is to basically head east and try and find his tracks. But before we go, I pull out one of my save state coupons that I haven't used this session. And I walk over to the pastor lady and I say, hang on, I know you've lost a lot of people, but I've got an idea, okay? We need to make it like a happy, jaunty tune. Every sperm is sacred. And that'll help.
Can we PvP in this game?
Oh, God, no. So, yeah. We go east.
Okay.
We try to find Big Ben's big burly boots.
Tracking.
I guess we shall roll survive.
Yeah. You're pretty sure that he went west.
Someone roll better than me to correct. No, thank God. So what happens is I start going west, and Hank puts a hand on my shoulder like,
dude, they literally said east.
oh. And then Jay's over there, and Jay also sees it, and he's just like...
No, really.
I hate to tell you this, but you're following your own tracks. We've been walking around the same house for an hour.
I knew it! Hang on. Just to really complete this here. This is Alita's roll. I was hoping she'd roll a 10 as well.
She's joining you and walking around the house.
The whole party was just like, what are you doing, dude? So there you go, 2 10s. Do we find them?
Okay. So after several minutes, you guys are able to figure out which tracks are his. And
I thought those were hippo tracks.
And so you can see that they take off to the east and shortly out of town head north.
He is going back home. I say that out loud. To you, I was like, he is. He's going back.
Okay.
I'm hoping he's not a long distance runner.
Yeah, no kidding.
Probably not.
So
He's a sprinter.
The footsteps are spaced quite a ways apart.
Oh God, he's jogging.
You can tell by the distance that the footprints are apart. He is moving at a very good clip.
The question is, how long can he keep it up? We'll find out.
Well, hang on. Dumb question. Please feel free to shoot me down if it's wrong. But do we still have access to horses back in town from the wagons?
The wagons? No.
So the horses are gone.
You released the horses and made sure that they ran away.
Yeah,
we kind of did that.
Crap. All right.
New plan.
All right. No, in all sincerity, I'm going to turn to everyone back. All right, guys, we have 2 choices here. 3, actually. Choice 1, we can bail. Choice 2, we can take our time and arrive rested, and he will have had plenty of time to do whatever. Option 3, we can try to book it, get there tired, and he will still have had time, but not as much of it. Do we forced march or not?
If we try and catch him before he gets back to town, we can hopefully catch him alone and would be an easier target rather than him getting reinforcements.
I'm going to glance at the steps, and I'm going to roll int, which is a thing, right?
It'd be a no check.
No, I'm going to roll no. That's exactly what's going to happen here, too. I'm an idiot. I turn to my comrades, and I turn to Hank, and I'm like, not Hank, Jay. Jay, how fast do you think he's going?
I look at the tracks.
Oh, that was actually Alita. Sorry, not me.
Alita, your voice got a lot deeper.
I also roll no. Lots better. Okay, never mind. Okay, I got a 10. So what I'm trying to allow it. I'm trying to gauge. I was on the wrong character sheet. I'm trying to gauge, like, if it's even possible to catch this guy. Like, is this a monk in D&D 3.5? Because we're not catching that, you know?
No.
That's just a cheetah.
So you don't know how long he can keep it up for, but you can tell that at the pace he's going, you know that if he is able to maintain this pace for any length of time, he's probably running at about 20 kilometers an hour.
Now, that's insane, but I want to jump in here really quick because I looked it up. So a monk in 5th edition can go 109.72 kilometers an hour or 68.14 miles an hour.
For how long, though?
Infinitely. That's their normal.
Yeah, it's that.
Till the end of time.
Yeah, monks are monks. They're literally cheetahs.
Yeah, it's
68 miles. They could get on the highway and just be like, just keep up.
Yeah.
God, that's insane.
Very silly. But anyway.
Okay, so 20 click. Oh, jeez. I mean, I agree with your reasoning, Hank. I just don't know if it's possible. What do you think, Jay?
Well, I think we should follow it for a little ways, see if his tracks change, and if not, we're just going to assume that he's going to reach there far before us.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right, let's
start slowing down, then they can catch him.
I grab my machete. Wait, damn it! Wait, no, I actually did keep
close.
it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I hand my machete to Jay. I'm like, here, hold this.
I have one, but thank you.
I take it back.
Well, this is fun.
I give it to Hank. There you go. Have a machete.
Okay. Upgrade.
Is this? Hang on. This one's a gold. I know you have a purple right now, but this one's 468. So.
Yeah, but you're rolling with an exotic on your back, so I'm still feeling like I got the.
Listen, I'm just saying. This is going to make me a target. I'm just saying. I got to be the tank, man. If you want to be the tank, actually, that is not a bad point. We could have a real discussion. So basically, one of us should be the melee guy getting all the attention and killing things the most. It should be one of the two of us. Which do you think it should be?
Well, I mean, you specifically, since your stats reflect that, plus your training and character make more sense that you would be a melee, whereas I would be distance base as a farmer.
Okay.
I'm not out beating up the cows with the pitchfork.
I can picture that. I can actually picture it. All right, let's get some milk.
Yeah.
Come on. Make the milk happen.
That's not worst farmer ever.
Well, it's like Minecraft. And the milk just comes out.
Thank you for that, Venters. That's very generous. I appreciate it.
Through punching.
So over at the farmhouse, I look out there and see Hank smacking the cow with the pitchfork. Yeah. Farmer Hank's at it again.
Yeah. No, okay, so I'll hold on to the blade of death. What we need, I know I keep casually making references to the division, but I'm kind of thinking in that direction. Like, what we need is a specialist weapon for each of us. I've got mine.
I'm so going to be the sniper. That's the only time I can actually hit people.
So yeah, I guess we start off at basically a run. Like we're trying to see, and the idea is to see if his pace starts to slow down at any point, if he hits his stamina cap.
Okay.
If he doesn't hit his stamina cap, by the time we really start having issues, we should probably basically assume that he's got this, is what I'm thinking.
That's fair.
Just like Jay said there.
All right, so go ahead and each of you give me a Constitution exert.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting.
This is where it all falls apart.
Yep, this is the end right here. Oh, God.
Oh.
That's a double 1. That is a true critical failure. You two, one of you also rolled a 1.
Wow, I had to roll a 5 and a 3 to get to the same level.
You've got to be kidding me.
I can't jog for nothing, man.
I rolled a 1 and
watch out for that rock. Oh, sprained ankle.
God. Matthias, give me a physical save.
Jesus.
I pulled a hammy.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys start out at a jog, and Jonathan is lagging behind you
noticeably.
quite a bit. Yeah, noticeably. You realize, Matthias, that you are considerably more, I'll say exhausted than you thought you were. Between breaking through the doors and all of the melee that you were doing, you are just burnt. You
Hang
just
on,
do not.
I've got this.
Okay.
I grab a Red Bull. Oh, there we go.
Okay, this isn't PUBG.
Damn it. No, I got no answer to this. Like, I mean, I have some we have some Stimpaks, but that would be a total waste.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to put you down.
All right. Okay, no pain now.
It's the glue factory for you, pal.
I knew it.
Have we gotten far enough that it would be reasonable to check Big Ben's pace, or is this just starting out?
With how low Matthias rolled, you're just starting out.
Okay.
I will say keep going. Just keep going. I'll catch up.
If you guys want to keep going, then you certainly can.
I just want to split the party. That's really all I'm after here.
Makes sense.
We'll just leave you out in the middle of nowhere.
My surprise face.
Yeah.
One who rolled a 2 on survival.
Put you two up, and then we'll have all three of us in a different place again. So, yeah, I'm taking a breather. I take a short rest.
All right. I guess we're taking a breather for right now then.
No, go without me.
No, you're gonna die.
No, I'm not. I've got the giant blade of death. I'm fine.
I look at him and said, "No, you're definitely gonna die if we don't treat you."
Wait, what? I'm almost at full health.
Yep,
I
you'll
feel
be stone
fine.
dead in a moment.
No, you don't understand. I feel okay. It's people, okay? You've been feeding me people. No, are you guys seriously? I mean, because if we're stopping to rest, we have just given up on catching this guy at all.
Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be, I think.
Damn it.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We will catch him, but not today.
I've got an idea. I turn to Alita and I'm saying, Alita, you're gonna have to toss me.
Wait, what?
Yes, we'll toss you the rest of the the
Yes, you
form a
grab me,
chain.
fling, run forward a bit.
It'll be like a peasant railgun.
And I'll be like, I got this. And
The Yakuza railgun with a scythe as a warhead.
yep.
Okay.
There, she rolls a 6. No, actually, I do have an idea. I'm like, okay, guys, get this thing and roll. Everyone roll survive. Roll better than I just rolled.
I turn to Alita and I say, "Wait, your last name is Butler?"
It is. And she looks at you. You have a problem with that?
Actually, no.
I like how Jay got a 9 while rolling a 1. In fact, all three of us rolled a 1 in that. All three of us. What is with the dice?
We're all dead. We're all
Look
dead.
at this 666. It's not going to go good.
Well, it's okay. One of them's a 9.
Oh.
So, Jay, as I'm trying to describe a half-formed idea to you, you realize, oh, he's talking about getting a thing, like a cot, to drag him forward on. We can make progress while I'm laying on the cot while you carry me.
Have you ever tried the dragon impromptu cot long distance?
Yes, I have, actually.
It's not that easy.
Have a better chance of using a plow.
Okay, tell you what, hang on. Let me stretch a bit. Let me stretch my leg out. And I'm going to make another physical save. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm totally ready to go. I got this, guys. I'm right behind you. And then they take off, and I'm just like...
We've gone 10 feet.
No, you know that thing in PE class, right? Physical education? Where it's like you have to run, and then he'll tweet, and then you can walk, and he'll tweet, and you can run. But all the kids during the running phase just do walking with more motion.
Right.
That's what I'm doing right now. You're just slowly getting further ahead of me.
It's that half-ass jog.
Yeah.
You're power walking.
I'm not even doing that. I'm just... All right, fine. If we're waiting, fine.
I can wait.
So we're on the road, basically, right? Like heading north.
So you guys went east first into the petrified forest.
Oh, Jesus, there's snakes. I pull out the blade.
We're just sitting down. Put the blade
I know.
back.
Like, dude, they're not here yet.
Oh, okay. That's
He's hallucinating.
Yes. The brine's gotten to him.
snakes. Oh, God, they're everywhere. Oh,
He's
my
so
God.
tired he's seeing things.
You look like a snake, Jay.
Oh, boy.
And remember, the snakes were more up in the hills, not in the forest. So
That's valid.
yeah. Anyway, so you guys are following the tracks. Like I said, it goes east into the petrified forest and then heads north, continuing through the forest for a ways until the forest peters out, and then the terrain changes to more natural woods and brush. And you can tell that he is making his way back towards Digger Springs. At the pace that you are going, you are fairly certain that you will not be able to catch him.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my little communicator. Kick to Spock.
Captain's log. Start 8.
I'm actually curious because at this point it doesn't matter. We've lost. Would it ever have been possible to keep up with him, or could he have done the distance? Or did he do the distance? I guess is the more accurate way to put that.
So he is not able to keep up that pace for the entire distance, but a trip that would normally take someone, 3 days, is going to take him 1.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way we could have caught that. All right, fine. We'll take a breather. We're going to need to decide on a strategy once we get to Digger Springs anyways. I'm thinking rip and tear. Any other thoughts?
Make sure it's at night.
Yeah.
It's hard to see us.
I wonder if he has night vision.
This is going to sound like a horrible thing.
The rest wouldn't.
We're probably going to have to decide how acceptable we're going to be about people that aren't Ben dying.
I don't get what you mean.
Well, let me put it to you this way. My general thinking right now is we try to sneak in, find him, kill him. Basically an assassination, right?
Okay.
Now, when I roll a 3 in our stealth roll in that one, I don't say this in character. When I accidentally stumble through a door.
The inevitable.
When inevitably we are caught in the midst of that, at what point do we draw the line when it comes to killing people that aren't Big Ben?
Well, I mean, if they try and fight us, then they die.
I mean, that's valid. I turn to the ladies. I'm like, we just killed a whole lot of people, right?
Okay.
How many more do you reckon he's got? Like, was that a squad? Well, squad's a bad way. Was that, like, the army?
No, not at all.
Oh, my God. How in the hell does he have more than that? Okay. All right. Nope, that's cool. We'll kill the whole town. At this point, whatever. My character's just done with all this. We're just going to kill everyone. And if anyone begs for mercy, we'll give it to them. At the end of an axe.
Like strategically setting various targets on fire. Not people, but like locations.
I was actually thinking that too, yeah. More or less literally trying to set up a burn strategy and also trying to make it look like they're under attack from a force, not from us.
Mm-hmm.
Like a large force.
Of more than 6.
Yeah.
So you pretty much killed about 30, maybe. And he is able to pull together probably another 200.
Jesus Christ. We got to kill 200 people. All right. We'll kill 200 people then.
Plus, he could probably. Oh shit! What's the term?
Conscript.
Sure.
Press gang.
Press gang. That's a better word for it. Press gang the miners.
Yep.
I was going to see if we could convince the miners to rise up.
I was thinking something similar, yeah. You want to be out of debt forever? You know? Like you think, come on, I've got a talk skill. Can I use it? And not kill 200 people? We can also try the old standby of being like, we challenge you, Big Ben, for leadership of the tribe. And it's also possible. I do think, just straight up assassinating him should be an option here. No, Miner Venters.
So you're thinking kind of a Thunderdome sort of thing?
Basically, yeah. But I mean, either we can assassinate him quietly, and that's the head lopped off, which is kind of what we want, or we could try to lop the head off openly. And then basically, like, the worst case scenario is, okay, fine. Kill. And get, as many as on our side as we can. And turn this into a melee. Which is not what I want to do, especially because I don't think Guido wants to do that again.
Well, mass combat is always a pain in the ass.
Mass combat always sucks. There's nothing for it.
We'll figure it out.
Again, the other option is always to just plain old bail. That's always the fourth option here.
Yeah, well, going to have to fight him eventually.
That's not true. We could just bail. We could just leave. Like, all right, yep, nope, we're out. Go 3 towns over. Nobody have ever heard of Big Ben over there.
I don't know. He seems like the kind of guy who'll just keep looking for you.
No, we'll just go to the next town. Though there will be a big Sven.
I knew it. At that point, I turned to Guido. I'm like, okay, Guido. Really?
I really wish I could think of other names that rhymed at this point.
Yeah.
Well, there's Big Kenny and Big Lenny, but they go by their nicknames Big Ken and Big Len.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen. Big Gwen.
She's a terror.
Yep.
She's the worst of the brothers and sisters, the whole big family. Big Sted, he's actually a Canary.
Way to the south, there's a Grande Ben.
Yep, Grande. Arriba! I shouldn't do that. So we can chop off there since we basically just failed at catching this guy at all. And now we got to go attack an entire town. Again.
Something easy. A light afternoon.
Why does he have to be evil? Why couldn't he just not be evil? You'd think it would be easy to not be evil. The world ended. You think that would be the time to be like, you know what? You're right. Maybe we should stop being dicks to each other.
Why can't everybody just die?
That's not what I meant.
Wow, that went a different direction than I saw.
What the hell, Jay? That's not even close to. Oh, you're over this way. Sorry. What the hell, Jay? That's not even
No, it was a rhetorical question. Why can't everybody just die in the world this has become? Why are there people so? That's what I meant.
Oh my God, he's a nihilist. I didn't know. Is there something you want? We need to get something off your chest, man. It's okay.
No. What I'm saying is that
we're here for you.
By all accounts, we should have died by now. I don't understand why everybody's not dead.
I pulled him in a hug. It's okay, man. I got you. It's super awkward. He's like stone stiff, and I'm like, it's okay,
buddy. There's a thing where he's just like had both of his arms down by his,
Yeah, he's like this, and I'm like, it's okay, man. I got you. It's all right. It's all right.
And now my entire front is covered with blood.
Oh, sorry about that. It's okay. I'm sure it's hygienic. Don't get any in your eye.
Just wash it off in the river. You'll be fine.
No, don't do it. It's a trap.
Actually, that's an interesting point. As a point of reminder, we should make for the river and then follow that north.
And see what the blockage is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not only is that possibly related, but it's something that needs to be dealt with anyways.
Okay. So instead of following the tracks, you're going to make your way back to the river?
Yeah. We know where the tracks are going. We give up on the tracks.
Okay.
We find the blockage, and it's the most terrifying thing of all time. Oh, he's not looking.
Yoshi.
Yoshi!
I was gonna say maybe it was part of the ship that we blew up.
Yeah, just debris fell in or whatever. Or maybe it was diverted. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen, but we'll find it out.
All right. So we'll pick up next week with you guys making your way back to the river and following that back to Digger Springs.
We're going to kill a town, probably.
Our inevitable next battle.
God dang it.
You kill a town.
I mean, yeah. How's it going to go?
Because let's be honest, you're just going to go in there and start using your scythe.
Just indiscriminate.
Just whoever's here, whatever.
Just running, not even people, just like running by houses.
Whatever. Yeah, just
cutting doors down and shrubbery.
Yeah, if there's a well.
Yeah, fences,
There's a puppy. No, I wouldn't do that.
Jeez.
I wouldn't do that. Real quick, Guido. I once was running a campaign, and one of my GMs, wow, I was the GM. One of my players actually approached me. His name was Rob. I remember him. And he was like, listen, I want, I know that we split the party, but we don't do it on purpose. So I'm trying to think of like a way to basically force us to always be together. And I had an idea. So he and his friend played the two-headed ogre. Or maybe it wasn't an ogre, but it was a two-headed something.
Like an Eden?
Yeah. And it was actually hysterical because they kept being like, well, I should go check this out, and I should go check this out. Clunk! Oh, right. Okay. We'll go this way. And I'm like, thank you.
That is funny.
How exasperated are you with your players at the moment? You just did one 3-session mass combat. Now you're walking into another mass combat. Damn it, people. You could have just chased the boss. He was right there.
So I will admit to being surprised that you guys are continuing with the combat and taking him down.
I really don't see any other option here. I really don't. Big Ben is evil. Like, actually, really, no joking, evil.
I'm not denying that.
And he just showed up trying to butcher and loot a town. With cause, but he still did that. I mean, what's the option here? Leave and know that sometime in the future he's going to get 200 guys together, go back, and butcher and loot the rest. And her book is not going to protect her from that.
You don't know that.
That's true. I don't know that. But that's the option is... whatever, not my problem. Or
you should have brought books.
Go after Ben and frickin' kill him. There's no other option here that I can see. It's like when you have when you're playing, this is the dumbest analogy I've ever made, when you're playing Connect 3 and you hit the hint button and it's like, move these three. It's like, well, I saw those three. I need another one. No, that's the only move. It's the only move you can do, so you do it, and then it blocks you off, and it says game over. I'm like, I knew that. That's why I was looking for another move, you stupid game. That's where we're at right now. I've got a plan. Okay, guys, I just need a little more faith.
Dutch, this is not going to work.
It's okay. All these questions. Questioning. Oh my God. It's actually partially why I've been bringing up the bail option every now and again, because at some point I figure Jay is going to start thinking of the bail option. Jay, he's over here. Jay is going to think something about the bail option. I'm not sure where Hank's thinking on that one.
I mean, there's going to be a certain threshold we're going to have to cut our losses, but
yeah,
I mean, is it when we get our stuff back, or is it if we just want to make a run for it? Because considering what we've woken up from, we've kind of hit a pretty impressive rock bottom.
Yeah.
So the mindset would be grab a hold of what you can and fight for it, and then assess from there.
Yeah. I also have to admit, it's amusing to me. Like, I want you to picture this as just a video game, like a typical RPG.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our quest log, right? Main quest: find filters for the town. Just sitting there waiting. Failed. Yeah, failed. And then we got a side quest: get your gear back, and that's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a quest: survive Big Ben, and that's in progress.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're following the quest.
For this quest, I'm just saying.
You know what? Yeah, let's find. Hang on. Game facts. Hang on. What do we got here? Wait, I was supposed to what? Who designed this game?
I got a trainer we can run. That'll fix most of that. So, I mean,
absolutely. Get it going. Get it going.
Yeah. I mean, if we really want to dive into it, I can boot up Cheat Engine and fix all this.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, yeah. Hang on. Let me. Okay, so let me find how much
equipment
money.
All.
There we go. Yep. There we go. Set our HP to 999.
Let's see. There's a setting here that says "Look under your chair." Oh, everybody's got a scythe now. Okay.
Awesome. So all three of us walk into town.
Yeah.
In like exo
power armor. Yeah.
Power armor, Iron Man style, with these giant size, and we're like, "Hi." And then Guido is just like, "Okay, I'm not rolling for this. You just kill the town."
It's go time.
No, actually, what would happen is the game would crash because of the item duplication.
No, we knew it.
Knew it.
See, this is what's
like, hey guys, I think this game's wrong.
It's the problem with new games.
The wall.
Diablo 1 could run perfectly well with item duplication. It's these new games. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I pick it. Yeah, we just get a BFG, infinite ammo. Just strategically fire into town. Okay, there's 50 people dead.
Because they cut to the countryside.
Yeah.
It's the biofeedback gun from the Doom movie.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Wait, I've got it. One last thing. So I'll be like, okay, guys, I'll be right back. And then, you know, in Unreal Tournament, they've got like those, I can't remember what they're called, the teleport pads, right? You can recall to them. So I drop a pad there, and I walk into town with a nuke. Just a nuke.
Yeah.
And I walk up to Big Ben, and I'm like, hey, Big Ben. I start pressing buttons. He goes, what are you doing? I'm surrendering. You win. Boop, 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 boop. What are you doing? I told you I'm surrendering. Boop. There, 10 seconds. I hit the recall button.
I'm picturing the scene from the Stargate movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Teleports up, teleports down.